to Technoholik. You're still watching our coverage of IFA 2009. Now, taking self-portraits with a digicam is an art on its own, but Samsung seems to have solved that problem by adding a front LCD to their ST550 series. Now, all you have to do is tap on the front, an LCD comes on, and you can take brilliant self-portraits. So let's give you a complete lowdown on the ST550 and also some other cameras and camcorders we caught clicking at IFA 2009. Along with the 1.5-inch LCD at the front, the tap intake also has a 3.5-inch wide touchscreen LCD at the back. Complementing this is 12.2 megapixels of full clicking glory with 4.6x optical zoom. The touchscreen is also a smart gesture user interface to browse through features, and it also gives haptic feedback. Tap is in, but Toshiba says, forget digicams, slim camcorders is where it's at. Can it get any more thinner than the Cameo S20? A camcorder with just 17mm thickness, the S20 is equipped with 12 megapixels, 4x optical zoom, and the ability to record video in full 1080p HD. Looking sleek in white, this camcorder could give even the thinnest fashion models out there a serious complex. And the 3-inch LCD is a definite plus point. But as they say, small and steady wins the race. So let's take a look at the small flip video. The Flip took the world by storm with its small form factor and dumb-proof functionality. Joining the younger brother, the Mino, were the Flip Ultra and the Flip Ultra HD. While both are mainly USB based and can record HD, it offers 4 and 8 GBs of storage respectively. And with its ultra cool software, shoot, USB and share instantly on YouTube, MySpace and so on. Create your own movies and you could very well be on your way to internet stardom. Well, I admit I'm an Apple fan, but this laptop definitely got me looking at it a second time. I'm looking at the Sony X series from the Vaio range, and this laptop just weighs less than 700 grams. Can you imagine how light that would be? While you go and check out some more dope about the Sony Vaio X series and some high quality sound audio that we found at IFA 2009, I'm going to get back to schmoozing over this laptop. Sony was very close about revealing any details about the X series, but we managed to steal some anyway. This unnamed X series version is fully ready for 3G, runs on Windows 7, sports a 11.1-inch display and boasts of an all-day long battery life. Encased in a black carbon fiber body, this notebook just screams out, "Buy me." But then again, can you touch it? Yes, you surely can touch Toshiba's latest tablet, the Journey E. Apple's earliest rival to its tablet PC even before its release. The Journey caught our eye simply because look at the colors it comes in. Powered with Wi-Fi, this tablet looks sleek and comes with all your essentials. Facebook, Flickr, Internet Explorer, no Twitter though. My ears are aching for some music. Let's get our blue groove back on at Philips. For the fashionistas and everyone, the new Philips soundbar with ambi sound seems to be the style choice. Glowing in white, this soundbar comes in with a built-in iPod dock for all those parties at home. Speaking of iPod, what's that video playing? Well, that's a clip of Ice Age 2, and it's not playing through a DVD player, it's not even playing through a Blu-ray player, it's playing from this iPod Touch. And look at that resolution, it's actually 1080i. How is that possible? Well, it's all possible with the Hama HDMI to iPod converter. All you have to do is plug in your iPod or iPod Touch or your iPhone on this side, plug in USB charge on the other, and plug in your HDMI to HDMI output to your TV, and you're ready to go. You're actually playing videos straight from your iPhone or your iPod onto your TV. Now that is life settled. Well, Hama seems to have solved all my problems regarding the iPhone or the iPod Touch, and we do know that the next generation iPods are coming out very soon at Apple's Rock and Roll event. Let's go check out what that was like.
Well, obviously, Radhika, the big story here is that Steve Jobs, co-founder and CEO of Apple, is back in his trademark black. I have to tell you, here in London, where they beamed in a special feed of the event from California, there was applause in the audience. People very happy to see this major icon of the technology industry back in action. The event began on an emotional note with Jobs thanking the organ donor that made it possible for him to be there on that stage, but then it quickly turned to music and the relaunch of iTunes, or it's iTunes 9 now. This is a significant refresh of the iTunes offering. What they're doing is trying to make whole albums a lot more attractive, and by what they're launching with iTunes 9 is something called iTunes LP. Now that takes its name from the long player of the vinyl history of music. But as you can imagine, Apple is not in the business of pressing vinyl. What they are doing is trying to recapture some of that tactile experience with pictures, videos, liner notes, a more immersive experience to create more revenues and more enjoyment around music.
Adding to the groovy tunes, in a never-before-recorded move, Apple added a camera to their colorful iPod Nano. But where I was standing, the colors of the Nano were absolutely nothing. I'm standing at the Samsung stall at IFA, and this place is beautiful. It's time for a very short break on the show, but take a look at some good stalls at IFA 2009 which probably look better than this, and come back right after that.